Now Biscuits.
LLG elections delayed. Islands Petroleum supports POMGEN. And second polio vaccinations set for October.
A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Malcolm Wyra. Thank you for your company. The Electoral Commissioner of Papua New Guinea, Simon Sinai, has confirmed the delay of the local level government elections to October 25th due to the national examinations.
Conference.
Commissioner Sinai says after careful consideration and consultation with the key stakeholders over the past 3 days, they have agreed to delay the commencement of the polling and return of writs until the end of the examinations.
We like to apologize for and on behalf of the government and for and on behalf of the Minister for DPLGO and the Secretary and everybody, the provincial administration, that this has to happen.
Mr. Sinai further notes that it takes all stakeholders to ensure LLG elections are conducted.
Education and health, community government, finance, treasury, and everybody else, even the provincial administration. Those are our stakeholders.
The commissioner highlights some of the funding challenges.
To get the money flowing, they are also changing policies, and they want to go into different versions of management and being accountable. So now we are operating on a Kundu pay system, what they say. So that consumes a lot of time.
He says the revised timetable of the election will be formally announced by the Minister for Provincial and Local Level Government Affairs in due course. Minister for Provincial and Local Level Government, Soro Aoa, says children's future is important and their examinations are the priority.
Grade 8, grade 10, grade 12 examination, which is an important issue for our children.
The minister says this will be the final delay. Meanwhile, the minister added that as government, they are to make sure that the election process is done according to the law as well.
The only person who's authorized to release that is me, but it was released. But I can't blame Minister Maser because I was out of the city because I was on my way to Gulf. LLG election for us, we have done everything possible to make the election work.
He highlights some of the reforms and the new ones they are working on.
Under the legal requirement, when election is in process, from the richer issue to the richer return, there should be no interference whatsoever. That process must go to the end.
Lauren Jimal, National EMTV News.
Meanwhile, PNC Deputy Party Leader and member for Ambonti Drekike, Johnson Wapunai, has raised strong concerns following the announcement by Minister for Administrative Services, Richard Masere, regarding the deferral of the local level government elections.
According to a statement, Deputy Party Leader of the PNC Party and member for Ambonti Drekike said the move cast doubt on the integrity of the electoral process and questioned the legality of the decision. He stressed that while the opposition acknowledged the importance of national examinations for grade 8, 10 and 12 students, the responsibility for conducting LLG elections rested with the Minister for Provincial and Local Level Government Affairs. Wapunai said the involvement of Minister Masere in the matter was unusual and required clarification. He called on Masere to disclose which provisions of the organic law gave him the authority to postpone the elections, arguing that without such legal clarity, the decisions appeared questionable and could amount to administrative overreach. Wapunai added that LLG elections were a constitutional exercise that allowed citizens to choose their immediate representatives. Wapunai said any further delays risk eroding public trust and undermining democratic accountability. He urged the Prime Minister to provide a transparent explanation grounded in law and supported by appropriate statutory references to justify the deferment. Jonathan Sibona, National, EMTV News.
Port Moresby General Hospital received 174,000 kina from Islands Petroleum's Charity Colour Run program. The money was divided evenly between two departments of the hospital.
This year's Island Petroleum Charity Colour Run program was a success, which saw funding of over 500,000 kina raised. The funds were then shared among various services in health and education sectors, particularly at the grassroots level. Port Moresby General Hospital, being one of the biggest and vital healthcare institutions of the country, will benefit from the charity program. The Accidents and Emergency Department and Obstetrics and Gynecology Departments of the hospital were presented 87,000 kina, 319 kina respectively. Island Petroleum Retail Manager Lloyd Trusty said the two departments are the front line of healthcare, providing essential services from emergency care to bringing new life into our communities. Mr. Trusty said the emergency department needed critical display systems and ICT infrastructure, while the OG department required examination beds, colposcopy equipment and facility upgrades. He said these funds will provide support in those areas. Apart from Port Moresby, other institutions around the country who will benefit from the funds are St. Mary's Vunapope Hospital in Kokopo, Nonga General Hospital in Rabaul, Milford Haven Primary School in Lae, and Milford Haven Urban Clinic also in Lae. Pakatambua National, EMTV News.
Meanwhile, as PNG embarks on its next 50 years, the acting health secretary says it is important for health partners to work collectively to revolutionize and revitalize health in Papua New Guinea.
The acting health secretary said PNG's health sector needs to be revolutionized and revitalized in terms of workforce and infrastructure.
Most importantly is to transform the mindset of the people of Papua New Guinea. Without the people owning health, we can do so much.
He said priority must be given to creating healthy communities.
We will look at healthy communities and healthy mindset. With healthy mindset, health protection comes in, the prevention comes in, and all that.
Malinta Yopolo, National, EMTV News.
The second polio vaccination will be rolled out in October for children who are 1 month to 10 years of age. The acting health secretary, Ken Wai, revealed this yesterday.
In 2000, polio was eliminated in the country. However, there was an outbreak in 2018. The acting health secretary said this was reduced through vaccination.
We wanted to protect all the children up to, immunize up to 95%. That is the best number. But we've only covered up to 85%. That is not good. So there will be another second round from October.
Mr. Wise said other diseases like measles and hepatitis has been reduced through immunization.
That's why all the mothers and fathers must take their children for immunization. It is the most important active way of preventing all these childhood diseases.
Meanwhile, the health sector is aiming to increase the population's life expectancy to 75 years in 2050.
Given now we've celebrated independence, 50 years, next year we got to just be like Australia, be like Japan, be like other countries. If they're living up to 75, 80 years, why not us? We have good food. We're not like any desert or something. We have to make sure we eat good food.
Malinta Yopolo, National, EMTV News.
Western Highlands Provincial Police Commander Chief Superintendent John Sagom commended police officers and the Bravo Company from 2RPIR from Moem Barracks for their exceptional service during the 50th independence celebrations in Mount Hagen.
Was celebrated peacefully. here in the province.
Chief Superintendent John Sagum said the 50th independence celebration in Western Islands was marked not only by festivities but also by a strong commitment to safety and security. PPC stated that throughout a week celebration in parts of all 4 districts, there were no major issues encountered. He further added that about 450 police officers and 60 Defense Force personnel were deployed to provide security and gun salute during the celebration in the province.
450 police men and women, and also with 60 Papua New Guinea Defense Force from 2 PIR in Moin Barracks in Wewak, under the command of Major Koa.
He said with the joint forces moving around, it gave confidence to the citizens to move freely and celebrate responsibly.
With that kind of manpower, moving around in the province and also in the city, that gave the confidence to our citizens in the province. And that confidence was there, so people were able to move around freely upon seeing the security forces. So we had a combined joint force operations here.
PPC expressed that this is proof of a vibrant partnership with every stakeholder in the province.
This is a testament of a good and vibrant partnership we have with our stakeholders, including our political leaders for the province and the business houses where they supported the security force.
He finally thanked all the citizens from all 4 districts of the province, stating that they are all law-abiding citizens. Edward Luke, National MTV News, Mount Hagen.
You're watching National MTV News. More local stories when we come back. Stay with us.
Chicken's the best idea. Yeah.
This stuff, right?
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you,
Yum.
stir fry for you, and chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, 1 cube at a time.
Get twice the data with Telecom. Enjoy bonus double data from Thursday to Saturday on selected plans. You get twice the data at the same price. For instance, for 5 kina, you get 6 gigabytes valid for 1 day. And that's more data for you to stream videos and play your online games. Drop into your nearest telecom store or kiosk to top up and get your double data. Great value and PNG owned sure feels good.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Hennell, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
GWM Power has the best-in-class pulling power. Book a test drive today and hop into Broco Motors for a spin.
Woi, semakin apa si Arya?
Anti, bangka koksim.
David Loran.
You think you passed it?
Spots.
It's in me.
Number one, super enrolled teacher or semi.
Number one's for everyone on land
and on the sea.
Number one's for everyone.
No matter what you do, well, I work hard for family. We work hard for you.
You're watching National MTV News. The Embassy of Japan has celebrated its Golden Jubilee of PNG Japan Corporation of Education yesterday with a cocktail reception at the residence of His Excellency Ambassador Hishonabu Mochizuku.
Japan's development assistance started long before Papua New Guinea's independence with the construction of a national fisheries college in Kavieng, New Island province, and other constructions from the Japanese grant assistance were implemented. Since then, Japan has had a series of development assistance to all provinces in the country with focus on infrastructure development, climate change, environment, health, and education. With education being the key to the development and prosperity of the country, Ambassador Isanobu said Japan has focused on education development in the country. Mr. Isanobu said Japan had a lot of projects, not only constructing the schools but also supporting human resource development in Papua New Guinea.
Then we have dispatched more than 800 Japanese volunteers to different provinces. Due to the COVID, we stopped this assistance. However, nowadays we are gradually increasing dispatching the Japanese volunteers.
He said Japan will scale up educational assistance to the country and looks forward to further strengthen its assistance to PNG in the next 50 years.
For the time being, Papua New Guinea has great potentials. So, however, due to the geological situation in the country, so you have 800 different languages, more than 800 different tribes. And the country itself has a lot of challenges. We wish to contribute to not only the capital district, but also to all districts, whole country, human resource development. The young generation, they are key to the future of Papua New Guinea. So that's why education is so important. We wish to contribute to develop human resource development. So young people must be further enhanced.
The Japan Embassy not only supports big projects, but also supports small-scale programs in provinces throughout the country. Jacinta Doctor, National MTV News.
Japan has supported Papua New Guinea with a total of 6 billion kina in development assistance since 1974, a year before PNG gained its independence.
This was revealed by Japan International Cooperation Agency Chief Representative Matsuoka Hideaki during the Golden Jubilee celebrations of PNG Japan Corporation of Education yesterday. Mr. Hideaki explained that the 6 billion kina covers different modalities.
Out of this 6 billion kina, almost, more than half of them is either grant aid and also ODA loans. But the other remaining half is spent for technical cooperation.
He added that Japan's technical cooperation with PNG involves capacity development with departments of education, agriculture, works and highways, health and many more. Moreover, Mr. Hideaki highlighted some of the major projects the Japanese government has funded since 1974.
This is one, Nazabu Tomodachi International Airport. Another one is we also have supported the construction of the bridges in Bougainville, connecting Buka and Arawa. Yeah, so we supported the construction of 15 bridges between Buka and Arawa in Bougainville. And also in the early stage of our ODA, like in 1970s and 80s, so we also supported construction or rehabilitation of hydropower plants. For example, Warango in Eastern New Britain, Rona in Central Province, and also Ramu in Morobe Province. Yeah. And also we supported rehabilitation of Jackson's International Airport in Port Moresby. So and also we supported construction and rehabilitation of the hospitals as well. Yeah, including Port Moresby General Hospital in 1980s or 90s, and also other hospitals in Leh, Chimbu, etc. Yeah.
Under the technical cooperation, Japan also offers training programs for PNG government officials to be trained in Japan, where in the last 5 decades, Japan has trained nearly 5,000 government officials. Out of these 5,000 officials, about 100 trainees passed out with either master's or doctorate degrees in Japan universities. Jacinta Doctor, National EMTV News.
The flexible, open and distance education program is making significant strides in bringing education to Papua New Guineans through digital platforms and expansion. Education Secretary Dr. Uke Kombra made this announcement during the 34th Senior Education Officers Conference held in Oro Province recently.
Secretary for Education Dr. Uke Kombra said the Department of Education is committed to ensuring no children are left behind. He said FODE's digitalization and expansion plan align directly with the national goal of inclusive and accessible education for all. FODE will no longer be an alternate pathway but a center in every local level government as a minimum service standard. With the increasing number from 80,000 student enrollment in 2024, FODE requires increased funding of around 20 million kina annually, as well as additional staffing and infrastructure support to sustain growth and deliver quality learning. The Secretary said FODE aims to further expand into secondary, high and vocational schools while continuing to roll out online learning platforms. Malinta Yopolo, National EMTV News.
Simbu Teachers College students will now be accommodated in a new double dormitory funded by the Sinisini Yongomul District Development Authority at a cost of 530,000 kina.
Representing the school's administration and students, an English lecturer, Robin Konia, acknowledged Sinisini Yongomul DDA and the constructor for the construction of the dormitory, which will accommodate 128 students.
And by next year, we will obviously launch our boarding, because this institution is a day institution. And with this building made available, now the next year we will get the boarding status.
Konia said the new dormitory is a relief to the institution as it will assist the administration's challenge of accommodating students. Sinisini Yongomul District Development Authority Chief Executive Officer Obet Warure thanked the administration for the initiative to get the dormitory completed and ready for opening.
Though I'm a national decision, but we bless way taking ownership. Through the leadership, we can go on fund the development of SCC, Simbu College.
The college has more than 800 students and 27 lecturers. Lauren Jimal, National EMTV News.
Following the successful Independence Anniversary celebrations in Medang Town, Governor Ramsey Pariwa visited Buliwar in Bogia District to present a 50,000 kina check to assist a disadvantaged primary school improve its infrastructure.
Governor Pariwa traveled by helicopter to reach this remote ward. He visited the school earlier this year after receiving reports of its deteriorating state and the absence of teachers. Mr. Pariwa said he is personally visiting remote border schools to identify issues affecting children in these isolated areas. He highlighted that these children will be the future leaders in the next 50 years. The student population is over 200 pupils, and the school is run by acting head teacher Ephraim Harp and 5 volunteers. Mr. Harp said the funds will be utilized wisely and acquittals will be presented afterwards. Prior to the presentation, Mr. Harp and Governor Pariwa signed a memorandum of agreement on the disbursement of the funds as these are public monies. Mr. Harp concluded stating the governor is the first member of parliament to visit the area. Amanda Elaitia, National EMTV News.
The final regional consultations on the Convention on the Rights of Persons Living with Disabilities concluded today in Boca.
The objective of the consultation, supported by Building Community Engagement Program, is to prepare combined initial and periodic report for UNCRPD committee to fulfill the government's international obligation. The event, which began yesterday, was the last in a series of consultations held across Papua New Guinea's 4 regions. Department of Community Development and Religion Deputy Secretary Ms. Karen Hive officially opened the workshop and thanked participants for their involvement. She said this approach supports people living with disabilities and is guided by the key national policy framework that supports the message, remove barriers, make rights real. Throughout the consultation, participants engaged in open discussions and completed questionnaires focused on government services such as education and infrastructure. The responses aim to capture experiences and implementation status of the CRPD. With the regional consultations now completed, the technical working group will move on to national agency consultations, followed by 3 drafting workshops and a final validation workshop. The 2 days workshop brought together government officials from the autonomous Bougainville government, people living with disabilities, representatives from NGOs, churches, and key national government agencies. Amanda Elaitia, National EMTV News.
Now we take a look at the NES Fund Market Report. The Kenya closed unchanged at $0.2389 in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, Yokina was buying $0.2314, $0.3512 Australian dollars, 0.1903 euro, 34.33 Japanese yen. Looking at the commodity prices at New York close, gold is trading higher, coffee closed higher, cocoa closed lower, copper closed lower, palm oil closed unchanged, crude oil is trading higher, copper closed higher. And on the stock market, the Dow Jones closed lower, the ASX 200 is trading higher, the All Ordinaries is trading higher. National EMTV News returns after the break. Stay tuned.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
EasyPay with Telecom. Simply top up and press EasyPay from your phone. Here's how to buy. Dial *775#, enter the meter number, enter the amount, press 1 to confirm and receive SMS with voucher and transaction reference number. Great value and PNG owned sure feels good. Drop in to your nearest telephone store or kiosk to top up and buy EasyPay. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime. From the mountains to the seas to global markets, the National Fisheries Authority proudly celebrates 50 years of growth. We're advancing tuna domestication, aquaculture, coastal fisheries, and sustainable fisheries management. Through stakeholder consultations, policy reforms, and stronger surveillance, we're protecting PNG's marine wealth and shaping a sustainable future. National Fisheries Authority, sustaining our future, empowering our nation.
What if every drop of waste oil you poured away could turn into something worse?
50,000 liters of oil is believed to have spilled into the sea.
Waste oil doesn't just disappear. It seeps into our rivers, poisons our land, and suffocates wildlife. Every drop counts, and every drop adds up. With Dunlop, we can recycle used oil to prevent this destruction. Recycling oil not only cleans our environment, but also reduces the need for new resources, saving energy and protecting ecosystems. Let us handle your waste oil and help protect our environment for generations to come.
We are increasing our efforts to increase the connectivity across the country.
Join us Monday night at 7 as we hold discussions with the Asian Development Bank President, Masato Kanda.
Actually, we are now implementing the new enhanced environmental and social safeguards framework. So we will continue to protect there.
That's on Monday night.
The Hospital Hospital is the level 6 tertiary referral research and teaching hospital.
The pathology department is also involved.
Port Moresby General Hospital will have its own oncology medical facility.
When the country reaches 50 years of political independence, we must be able to do kidney transplant.
So for the next 50 years, anything happens.
You're watching National EMTV News. The award for China Through My Lens video competition for Pacific Island countries was hosted in Beijing this week, which saw two Papua New Guineans, Brandon Kiangali and Elizabeth Linden, who were recognized for their creativity and storytelling talent at the award ceremony.
The China Through My Lens video competition, which was launched in June, is about using any video format to showcase achievements of cooperation and exchanges or share the experiences and insight of Pacific Island people in China. The competition was concluded this week, and at the award ceremony in Beijing, Brandon Kiangali and Elizabeth Linden were announced as winners. Grand winner Brandon Kiangali, an international student from PNG, said he hoped his work has showcased the most touching achievements of PNG's bilateral cooperation, achievements that are not only evident in infrastructure blueprints or trade agreements, but also deeply rooted in the warm and tangible connections between people. Following the award ceremony, the winners will embark on a journey to Shandong in Fujian and other regions in China. PNG Ambassador to China, Dr. Thaddeus Kambane, who was also present at the award ceremony, emphasized that the video competition is not only a tribute to the exceptional creativity of Pacific Island youth, but also a profound reflection of the deepening friendship between the people of China and the Pacific Island countries. Pakatambo, National EMTV News.
Moving to overseas news, distressing details and images from START, the ABC has gone inside Gaza City's Al-Shifa hospital, where 2 Australian doctors are battling to save lives. This is a result of Israel's military offensive to take control and occupy the area.
At Al-Shifa, there are no beds for the gravely injured in the emergency ward, just metal frames for children to lay on as they wait for help. Through the din, the calm but determined voice of Australian doctor Nada Abu Al-Rab cuts through. She tries to save this young boy, a victim of an Israeli bombing nearby.
There's no bed, no mattresses, nothing. People on the floor, and it's a blood pool everywhere. Like, it's something you can't describe.
Along with fellow Australian anaesthetist Saya Aziz, with foreign press banned from entering Gaza, the pair have become unofficial correspondents, posting the traumatic stories on social media.
We're doing this video because we know that we might die at any time, unfortunately. Kids have to see their parents shred into pieces. We have legs hang by only a skin or a tendon, brain matter out, you know, the guts are out, all in one patient.
The hospital's surgical theatres are covered with blood. There aren't enough cleaning supplies to sterilise the rooms. Dr Aziz has lost track of the number of amputations she's seen, including one man who lost both his legs.
Before I put him off to sleep and, to resuscitate him, he asked were his children still alive, and, I don't know.
As Israel's campaign to seize Gaza City grinds on, hospitals stuck in the combat zone are being told to evacuate. But doctors say that's impossible. The shocking scenes are set against a backdrop of more countries, including Australia, formally recognising Palestinian statehood.
Enough is enough. Palestine doesn't need to be recognised. It existed before Westerners decided it needs to be recognised. It exists and will always exist.
It feels so sad when I see my colleagues showing me the photos of how it was before, a beautiful coastal town, and now it's literally a death trap, a slaughterhouse. It's all dust, rubble.
Gaza can be saved. They have faith and belief in their abilities, and they have a strong community sense.
A distant dream in the midst of utter devastation.
The former president of France, Nicolas Sarkozy, has been sentenced to 5 years in prison after being found guilty of criminally conspiring with Libya over campaign financing.
A former French president heading to court this morning here in Paris. Nicolas Sarkozy and his wife, the former model and singer Carla Bruni. Mr. Sarkozy is accused of conspiring in a criminal plot to use money from Libya to fund his presidential election campaign. The judges found him guilty on just one count and, to his fury, sentenced the 70-year-old to 5 years in prison.
What happened here challenges our ability to trust the rule of law and our justice system. I will sleep in prison, but with my head held high. I am innocent.
It's years since the plot took place. President Sarkozy here welcoming Libya's leader, Colonel Gaddafi, in 2007. But their alliance quickly soured. France, like Britain, supporting the Libyan rebels who overthrew and killed Gaddafi in 2011.
Vive Benghazi! Vive la Libye!
Since losing power, Mr. Sarkozy has faced multiple corruption trials. He's called them political witch hunts. The far-right politician Marine Le Pen has made similar claims in relation to her own ongoing embezzlement case. Mr. Sarkozy now says he'll appeal today's conviction, but that won't save him from jail. So, Nicolas Sarkozy is about to become the very first French president to go to prison, perhaps within the next few weeks. It is a huge moment for this country and a heavy blow for a divisive figure who's still seen as an influential force on the right of French politics.
National EMTV News continues after the break with Trika Sports. Stay with us for the details.
Accept the challenge. Choose PNG's favorite purified bottled water. True Wara, 100% PNG made.
Proudly bottled by Paradise Foods.
Enjoy more talk, more text, and more time online with Telecom More Bundles. Choose from 8 plans ranging from 3 kina with 600 megabytes of data all the way up to 75 kina, loaded with a massive 35 gig. Best of all, each plan comes with an unlimited on-network call minutes plus on-net and off-net talk and text. That's way more time to chat with family and friends. Telecom More Bundles. Top up now.
For 50 years, the Bank of Papua New Guinea has stood at the heart of our nation's journey, safeguarding stability, growth, and progress. In 1975, Papua New Guinea became an independent nation. That same year, our own national currency was launched, a proud symbol of our identity. Today, as Kina and Toya also turned 50, we mark this milestone with a special commemorative coin and banknote, celebrating our Golden Jubilee. More than currency, they are symbols of our history, our identity, and the pride of our people. Celebrate 50 years of independence. Honor the past. Inspire the future. Own a piece of Papua New Guinea's history. Papua New Guinea at 50. Our past, our identity, our future.
At IPI Catering, we understand the intricacies of the environments in which we work, providing innovative, fresh and creative catering solutions. Our experience and commitment is a winning combination, delivering great food anywhere and anytime. IPI Catering, part of the IPI group of companies.
The all-new, powerful GWM Power. Book a test drive today and hop into Barocco Motors for a spin.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
Join us weekly on MTV News A Closer Look, the current affairs program that brings you insight for the latest on education, health,
appealing to all the residents.
Business,
They launched its VPN,
politics,
to infiltrate into our systems,
sports, and more.
As we observe the preparations for the women's.
A Closer Look, Sunday at 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, MTV.
Trukai Sports.
Welcome to Trukai Sports. Papua New Guinea's national boxing team has returned home from the Oceania Boxing Championships in Tahiti with impressive results.
The Papua New Guinea Boxing Union team arrived back in Port Moresby today following a strong showing at the Oceania Boxing Championships held in Tahiti. The team returned with renewed confidence after improving their performances on the regional stage, a result that shows the sport is heading in the right direction.
Yes, it's a big improvement for PNG boxing. From what I believe is from the previous Oceania Championships which have come up. Normally we get like maybe 1 gold or 2 gold or like this, but this one is the biggest, which is 4 gold medal and 3 silver, 2 bronze, which is a big step. So, it's a, what will I say? It's a big achievement for PNG boxing now.
Team manager stated that the team have done very well. Their commitment, discipline and hard work during training paid off, as seen in the results.
Boxing is an individual code. They have sacrificed their time. The result comes because of their commitment, their sacrifice in training. Most of them are youths, but they have committed themselves in the code. They sacrifice themselves to attend trainings with their coaches, trainers.
PNG's boxer John Ume said he is proud of the team. For the first time, this is a big achievement, and it motivates PNG Boxing Union for future competitions.
First of all, I am proud of my team. They've done well. This is the first time PNG Boxing has got 9 medals from Oceania. It's kind of common that PNG Boxing never gets like a total of 9 medals, and this is the first time that we got 4 golds, right? And 3 silvers and 2 bronze. So it's a big achievement for boxing, and I'm proud of my team. Without coaches and team management, we wouldn't make it this far. So I'll acknowledge the coaches, the team management, the sponsors, and also the boxers for their effort as well.
The PNG Boxing Union says this result is a boost for the sport's development and will help prepare athletes for upcoming regional and international events. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
The 2025 PRK National South Basketball League officially kicked off yesterday in Port Moresby, bringing together 25 teams.
The 17th PRK National South Basketball Tournament has officially started in Port Moresby, showcasing some of Papua New Guinea's best basketball talent. The 4-day event was launched yesterday evening at the Tarama Aquatic Centre by NCD Governor Powes Pakop. 25 teams, 12 women and 13 men will battle for the title, with the final set for Sunday. President of the PNG Basketball Federation, David Peter, welcomed all teams and highlighted the National South Basketball League as a key pathway for developing future stars.
In some of the rural areas, rural villages, and that's something that's my desire, and that's what I want to see, because we want to see everybody across the country involved in basketball. Right across the country, people like, give him opportunity over the man, over the Mary, over the young people.
President Peter also revealed plans to expand the tournament's reach beyond Port Moresby.
We really plan to develop and grow basketball, and most of the time we used to play NSBL competition or Port Moresby, but I think at some point in time we plan to actually take most of our basketball into the rural areas.
Governor Powes Pakop commended the organizers and urged players to focus on unity, teamwork and discipline on and off the court.
Promoting sports, using this powerful platform of sports, using it for your own personal journey, your own personal good, but equally too, using it to bring connectivity and unity among Yumi Long, especially the Southern Islands, but neighboring province of Yumi and the country as a whole.
Governor Pakop also announced a 40,000 kina sponsorship to support the tournament.
Last year I think we plug-in 30,000, but this year we go happy me. So now we happy we go 40,000.
Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
Cricket Papua New Guinea has thanked the PNG Olympic Committee for recognizing its strong governance, transparency and commitment to athletes.
Cricket PNG has expressed gratitude to the Papua New Guinea Olympic Committee for acknowledging its effort in good governance and transparency. Cricket PNG says the recognition from the PNG OC shows their continued commitment to strong leadership, accountability and proper management of sport across the country. Operations Manager Rarua Dikana said the acknowledgement motivates the board and management to keep improving. Dikana thanked the PNG Olympic Committee for recognizing their commitment to governance and transparency. PNG OC Secretary General Desmond Kaviagu also praised Cricket PNG for fulfilling its responsibilities, including submitting annual reports, financial statements and meeting minutes. These are key steps in maintaining public trust. Kaviagu said this is an important part of transparency and good governance. It is also the first step in qualifying for the further support from the Olympic Committee. Kaviago added that PNG OC looks forward to continuing its partnership with the Cricket PNG as preparations for the Los Angeles 2018 Olympic Games move ahead. Cricket PNG says it will keep working with PNG OC, sponsors and stakeholders to grow the sport, support its athletes and inspire more Papua New Guineans to take part in cricket. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports returns after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Chicken kebasa dia, yum.
This stuff right.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
The GWM Tank 300 has all the amazing creature comforts you want. And it really loves going off-road. Hop into Barocco Motors for a spin. Book a test drive today.
From the mountains to the seas to global markets, the National Fisheries Authority proudly celebrates 50 years of growth. We're advancing tuna domestication, aquaculture, coastal fisheries, and sustainable fisheries management. Through stakeholder consultations, policy reforms, and stronger surveillance, we're protecting PNG's marine wealth and shaping a sustainable future. National Fisheries Authority, sustaining our future, empowering our nation.
Hilton Port Moresby Hotel and Residence. Hilton Port Moresby Hotel and Residence. Your stay, your house, your home.
Port Moresby General Hospital is the level 6 tertiary referral research and teaching hospital.
The pathology department is also involved.
Port Moresby General Hospital will have its own oncology medical facility.
When the country reaches 50 years of political independence, we must be able to do kidney transplant.
So for the next 50 years, anything happens.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always Trukai. Trukai, true inspiration through generations.
You're watching Trukai Sports. Exciting football is expected this weekend at the Moni Plus Port Moresby AFL teams battle it out in Game 18 at the Colts Oval.
The stage is set for Game 18 of the Moni Plus Port Moresby AFL competition, with key matches lined up this weekend at Colts Oval. Saturday's action will see the reserve grade clash between TSI Lamana Dockers and Gordon's Kokofas. The highlight of the day will follow in the senior men's division as the two teams face off again in what promises to be an exciting and competitive match. Sunday will feature more football action with a reserve division match between the Taikone Hawks and West Eagles. In another reserve grade, Gero Magpies will meet University Tigers. In the senior men's division, Alavana Swans will go head-to-head with the West Eagles, while Gero Magpies will again face the University Tigers in what is expected to be a closely contested game. The Geroka Bombers will have a bye this weekend. With the finals approaching, all teams will be pushing hard for vital wins to improve their positions on the ladder and strengthen their chances in the playoffs. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports ends on that note. The Money Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports. Trukai Sports.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always Trukai. Trukai, true inspiration through generations.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family, living each day knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
The GWM Tank 500 has a super luxurious interior with 7 family-friendly seats, and it really loves going off-road. Book a test drive today and hop into Barocco Motors for a spin.
At IPI Catering, we understand the intricacies of the environments in which we work, providing innovative, fresh and creative catering solutions. Our experience and commitment is a winning combination, delivering great food anywhere and anytime. IPI Catering, part of the IPI group of companies.
Join me on House and Home for all your home and lifestyle improvements.
It's not rocket science. And many of these things too, I didn't go to school, I teach myself.
From Hot Talk Mom, health and fitness, interest stories, gardening tips, out and about, pet care, and many more. Join me every Tuesday, 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, EMTV.
More than the life we've known, there is more to what the future holds. You be holy man, no walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to be living incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With Money Plus, we're ready to go.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
The Money Plus weather report for the next 24 hours. For the southern region, Port Moresby City, cloudy periods with rain showers and thunderstorms. Darrow, cloudy period with some rain and possible thunderstorms. Kerema, mostly cloudy with heavy rain at times and possible thunderstorms. Alotau, cloudy with periods of rain and thunderstorms. Popondetta, partly cloudy to cloudy skies with rain showers and possible thunderstorms.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
Well, that was the news, sports and weather for Friday, the 26th of September 2025. From all of us here, pleasant viewing. Bye for now.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.
Coming up next, at 7 p.m. Elite Music Zone, 8 p.m. Talk PC News headlines, followed by a brief history of